Hello everyone, it's me, Moonlight Guidance, the pink flamingo panda thing. That's me. So I'm very cozy, I'm very warm. I'm here to bring you your reading, and if this resonates with you, please do let me know, by liking or commenting or even subscribing. And it's a very safe space where you're always very welcome, and also a very warm space as well. Okay, so let's have a look and see what this reading brings to you. That was quick. Whoa, hello. The word that comes through is unemotional, unavailable, okay? The first card I saw here was the Emperor. You see how these cards connect with the word that I mentioned, unavailable, unemotional. I feel like you've been dealing with someone who doesn't always show the most emotion, and they are sort of emotionally unavailable. You try to talk to them about something emotional, it's almost like it goes over their head. You talk to them about something random, okay, that is, let's say, a bit more superficial, I don't know, about like food or something, and they'll happily answer your question. But anything that is emotional, like, how do you feel about me? Where do you see things going? And all of a sudden, it's almost like you've asked something awful, right? Absolutely awful. It's almost like you've done something terrible to them, and they just they don't want to answer it, right? So that's what I see, is that this person has a hard time processing and understanding their emotions. They have a very hard time understanding where they are with their emotions. They have a hard time understanding what their emotions mean to them. They have a very hard time processing their emotions, figuring out their emotions, and figuring out where they stand with their emotions. So that's what I see with the Emperor. They just are quite defensive, okay? They're very defensive, very indecisive. And I feel like this person has hurt you. I feel like they've hurt you with their words, but also with their actions, okay? Their lack of action towards you, and also just their lack of emotion towards you. It's hurt you so much because I feel like you've invested so much into this person. You were always trying to talk to this person, communicate with this person. You were always trying to ask them things about themselves. You were trying to get to know them, and you just felt like they would shut down and be defensive, or they would say very like snarky little rude things towards you in return, and it's been very painful. And even with the Five of Cups and also the Ten of Wands, you feel like they just shut down, they just shut down. They cannot do anything towards you. They run towards other people. They run towards other social, situations, and they can just sort of be themselves. And you're just thinking, why can't you do that with me? Hello? And that's the thing here, is that they know that they have to be more emotional with you. So they shut down, okay? Which means that they find it hard to even do normal things with you. Whereas can't even speak. Whereas with other people, those people don't have an emotional expectation from your person. They just talk about superficial things. They do superficial things. And I think that's the main thing here, is that with you, they know that they have to be proper. They have to be mature. They have to talk to you properly. Whereas with other people, none of that really exists. It's all just kind of social and normal conversations and things, like nothing really important. So there is that. Okay, so we've got here the Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and also the Six of Wands as well. All right, so I really feel here that what's really interesting is that they've gone through a lot of chaos and a lot of confusion and a lot of, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to go about things. And it's almost like that 5 has led to the 6, okay? Something here has changed something in them. So let's ask, what has changed? I see some regret and I see some shame because, the Knight of Cups shows that. It shows like more of like this apology energy, and so is Justice. Justice is apology. Justice is about making things right. Justice is about straightening out and ironing out problems. Why can't I speak today? Is Mercury doing something? Okay, so there's this ironing out, trying to balance things out, trying to get things, in a sort of stable place kind of energy. And that's what I see here with Justice. They are going to have a very catastrophic event that takes place in their life, which, let's be honest, we never wish this upon anyone, right? We never wish upon catastrophic things upon a person, but this is what I see for them, so that's what I'm explaining to you. But something here happens where something that they never expected to lose goes, okay? And because of that, they start to then think about their life and all of the things that they have got that they then don't want to lose. One of those things that they think about and will think about is the loss of you as well, you know, and their lack of you in their life. And it is going to make them realize, okay, you know, I have to do something about this because I don't want you to be gone forever. And so whatever they have lost in their life aside from you, okay, will trigger them to realize what else they don't want to lose in their life. And that life is very, very short. And just because you've got it right now doesn't mean you're always going to have it, or, you know, to do with anything. And so they will regret that. They will literally feel like, oh my God, I cannot lose you. I do not want to lose you. I refuse to lose you. I better do something about this. So there's a loss here. It could be money. It could be an actual person in their life that they lose or maybe have lost. But something that they've lost here that they really didn't think they would. And that triggers them to finally get their life in order, to get their life in balance, to not take things for granted. And they will realize your worth and your value of what you brought to the table, because whilst they go through this particular loss, they will realize that very few people were there for them. All of their superficial friends are not there for them. None of them are going to ask them about their emotions, right? Because remember, they ran away from the people that ask about their emotions. Who was that one person? It was you, right? So when they go through this, of course, superficial people aren't really going to care, right? They're not really going to say anything of value or meaning. Whereas the person that was asking them about emotional things, they ran away from you. And they will realize, wait a second, I want someone with depth. I want someone that loves me and cares for me and understands my emotions and respects my emotions and is around me and doesn't run away from me or disrespect me. And they will want to be around you and they will want to move things along with you and progress things with you. And that's what I see here, is this real sense of, let me do something, let me be proactive, let me, you know, do all of this. So this is really what I am seeing here, is that they will regret what they've done towards you. And they will want to apologize. They will come forward, okay, and try and do everything they can to sort of win you over. They will try to emotionally communicate with you, and you will literally feel flabbergasted. You will feel confused as to why this person is expressing their feelings, talking to you about their feelings, and coming to you with their feelings. You will be so confused because you will not be fishing around for their feelings at that time. They'll be fishing around for your feelings for them at that time. And you will be thinking, wait a second, I didn't know you like to go fishing. Okay, literally, you'll just be so confused. But hey, listen, they're going to do it. All you have to do is respond to them. You know, it kind of cuts your work in half. I mean, it literally cuts your work completely. But the Ten of Pentacles, because they will tell you, you know, they see a future with you. They want you. They don't want to be with anybody else, because they will realize how much you have always been for them and how much they took you for granted when you were trying to be there for them. And that will trigger them to want you in their life. They will be so triggered to have you in their life that they will think to themselves, if you were there for me in my bad moments, then I want you when things are good. You know, I want to be good to you as well. And that's what I see here. And that's what I see them wanting to do. Okay, so I'm going to get a Mercury card out. By the way, as well, Mercury is the planet of communication. You know, I mentioned it before when I was like, oh, I can't even speak properly today. Their Mercury energy also gets straightened out in time, okay? And they will be able to communicate properly. I just wanted to mention as well that I do also offer personal services and readings and items as well, which are on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com. There's, you know, readings for tarot readings if you're ever interested. There's also as well intention items which are handmade, meditated with and saged. You know, there's candles, sage bundles, teas, etc., bracelets, and there's also as well, and there's so many items on there, and there's also rituals for love, money, marriage, career, success, beauty, justice, healing, etc. There's so many rituals on there as well if you're interested. There's lots of love rituals too for your situation. So everything's down below, shopmoonlightguidance.com, thousands of 5-star reviews. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. That one. I think we have enough here. So, lurking your social media account. So I feel like they may be lurking around your social media, trying to figure out what you're doing, who you're with, who you're hanging out with, who you're seeing, what you're not doing, you know, all of these things. So they will be around. Just keep in mind, okay, looking at your social media, or at least trying to, we have you challenge my beliefs. So, you know, they haven't always been the most emotional. Then they came across you. You're quite emotional. You're quite giving. You're quite empathic. It's challenged their belief. But over time, they've also realized, I want someone emotional. So there we go. I want someone to, you know, talk to emotionally. They've been emotionally unavailable, whereas you've been emotionally available. It's not that you've been too much, okay? I just have to say that. Look at that, you do know best. So they will realize that you do know best, and everything you've been doing has always been correct, okay? I'm not used to the love you give me. Exactly, they're not used to that. They're not used to someone being emotionally open, loving them, caring about them, respecting them. They've always been used to very superficial connections. So this is your reading. The affirmation for this reading is they regret what they have done. So comment that down below if this resonates, or if you claim this reading. To manifest the reading, of course, in the sense that, you know, they regret what they do. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment down below. Check out the description box below for information on TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every day. Moonlight.guidance on Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok. I'm there every day. I'm here every day. And I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are.